This could be the biggest Spider-Man movie of all time, and we cover it all in this video, so make sure you stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Jedi Junkyard. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kyle, and around here we put all the posts from X this week into a condensed amount of time so you don't waste any of yours. All I ask is that you leave a like and subscribe on this video right now, and let's dive into number 10 because it's been a crazy week. Fair warning, there's a lot of Spider-Man information in this video, so if you don't want anything spoiled or any leaks, click off the video now. Number 10. Trailers for Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day are not expected to be released during today's Super Bowl. Yes, if you're watching this on Sunday when it releases, it's the Super Bowl. I'm from New England, but I hate the Patriots. I honestly just can't stand the fans around here. Bad Bunny's performance, so I'll be watching. And no, I'm not Spanish, and I don't understand the language. But the fact that people are mad about it makes me happy. So yeah, there hasn't been any announcements for any trailers upcoming. I hope they kind of keep the trailers to a minimum for both of these movies. I don't want the multiverse of madness effect where we get all of the trailers showing all of the footage from the movie and I literally know what is about to happen when I go sit and watch it opening day. Number 9. The first trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day reportedly features Tombstone explaining a spider's 3 life cycles. Very, very hyped to see Tombstone in live action. As a comic book fan myself, he's one of my favorite villains of all time, and I honestly think he's going to give Spider-Man, at least Tom Holland Spider-Man, a run for his money. Because he's honestly a villain that could last for a couple of movies. Maybe even show up in Avengers Secret Wars. Number 8. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is reportedly set to gain organic webbing in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Peter Parker becomes trapped in a cocoon before emerging with natural organic web shooters. Tom Holland reportedly looks absolutely ripped in this scene. So yeah, this is actually from the comics. This is what happened. He gets caught up in this cocoon, breaks out, has webbing of his own due to being in the cocoon. And I think honestly that is what Tom Holland needs. He is Spider-Man. Make him be organically webbing people. To me, it just feels more comic book if you have that happen. If you have him making his own gadgets, I feel like I'm playing the video game. Let me know your guys' opinion. Would you rather organic web shooters or man-made web shooters? All right, this is a big one. Number 7. New details on Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. The trailer is an alternate cut of leaked footage. It includes many of the same scenes. Scorpion's full suit is revealed. The trailer opens with Punisher and Spider-Man. Spider-Man fights the Hand. The fight style is similar to Shang-Chi. Tombstone explains the 3 life cycles of a spider. Peter gains organic webbing. Bruce Banner and Peter Parker talk about gene mutation. Peter and MJ are at a party. MJ is about to kiss another guy, so Peter quickly looks away. Peter is shown stalking MJ and Ned. There is a hallway scene with Peter and MJ talking, and MJ says, "Just your friendly neighbor." Is this about to be the greatest movie of our lives? What would really make this movie if Ned betrays him? Well, I guess he really doesn't know him that well, but if Ned becomes the Hobgoblin. Now, we know Jacob Batalon's been losing a ton of weight, maybe for this role as the Hobgoblin. I would honestly be fine with that being the end credit scene where he betrays him in the end. So there's a lot to cover there. I think Scorpion in a full suit is very cool. In the video game, he is so insane looking. The trailer opens with Punisher and Spider-Man. Obviously, John Bernthal is one of my favorite actors of all time, not just as the Punisher, but in Shane and the Walking Dead. And if you haven't watched His and Hers on Netflix with Tessa Thompson and John Bernthal, go watch that. Crazy story. For those of you who don't know what the Hand is, it's a group of basically, you can think of them almost as like the Foot from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're kind of a clan where they stick together. They have one leader. At one point, it was Elektra. If you watch Daredevil on Netflix, you'd understand. I do think they are going to show up again in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, or at least be mentioned of some sort. We already talked about organic webbing. Bruce Banner and Peter Parker talk about gene mutation. I don't know exactly what that's going to be for. I do think Dr. Doom is going to be after some of it. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, obviously MJ doesn't know who Peter is really, and now that she's talking to other guys, I can only just feel for him. And yeah, I mean, he's gonna try to get their trust back, Ned and MJ. I just don't know how that's going to work. I have a feeling it's not going to work out in his favor. Number 6, an official listing for the new Punisher comic confirms Mark Ruffalo will return as the Hulk in Spider-Man Brand New Day. We've already gotten set photos of Bruce Banner on set, or Mark Ruffalo on set. A lot of rumors indicate that he's going to be the Savage Hulk, you know, the real Hulk that we want back. And I think a lot of people, I mean, the Russo brothers tend to listen to the fans. And if you have Professor Hulk come back and just be Professor Hulk again, I think people will actually riot. So yes, hopefully we get Savage Hulk back. I'm happy for him to be in this movie. Number 5. Rumor, Jackal to make his live action debut in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Another great comic book character that if you don't know about him, I can make a breakdown video for you. If you want that, let me know down in the comments or go do your own research. It's just, he's a great character. There's also rumors of 8-Ball possibly making an appearance, and that one's even crazier. Number 4, David Tennant could reportedly return as Kilgrave in the MCU. Whew, that's my favorite of the week. That's my favorite of the week. If you don't know anything about Kilgrave, please do yourself a favor and disregard the pointless acting in Jessica Jones, but just go watch it for the story, because that dude has an insane story. He plays Kilgrave to the absolute best capability. I thought Jessica Jones was a really good show. It wasn't my favorite, but Kilgrave made that show what it is, in my opinion. Talk about the mind games. Talk about always being one step ahead. That dude is it, and if he comes back, we are in for a treat. Number 3, Finn Jones could potentially return as both hero and a mentor. He would still be Iron Fist, but would be searching for someone to eventually replace him. Lin Lai considered for that role. A lot of people just got put onto Iron Fist by playing Marvel Rivals, and no, I'm not an Iron Fist main. I'm more of a Cap main myself. So Finn Jones, obviously he plays Iron Fist. Again, another show. I mean, there's a trend with these Netflix shows. They weren't the best acting, but the storytelling was amazing. I thought he's the perfect fit for Iron Fist, but if they want to pass the torch to someone else, I'm all for it. I think him becoming more mainstream as a character is the best thing they could do for the MCU. And I'm seeing a trend where they're going to try to input characters from the comics that real fans are going to see and look at like, man, they did their research. And Iron Fist in the comics, some of the best comics I've ever read personally. The backstory, how he becomes Iron Fist, it's all great. Go watch the show. If you have to rewatch the Netflix shows, all of them, do it. I think the last one you should watch is Luke Cage, but that's just me. Number 2, Vincent D'Onofrio says rights issues prevent him from appearing as Kingpin in a Spider-Man film. I'll just wait until they have the rights to my character and they put me in one of those movies, and then I'll figure it all out. Obviously, this is what we want. We want this Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio. We want this Spider-Man, Tom Holland, to eventually meet. Arguably the best people, the best actors to play these two characters, and I really think their contrasts would really benefit from one another. Maybe that's where we're heading after this movie. I really don't know. I don't know what this movie is going to be. There's just so many villains, and I'm just excited to see what they do with it all. And number 1, Avengers Doomsday will reportedly show Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom unmasked in only a few scenes. The MCU heroes, however, won't be able to see who's behind the mask. This is going to be a crazy moment. Tom Holland is going to be at his last breath or something like that, and RDJ is going to appear. Bro, that might be the biggest moment in movie history when we're in the theater. I mean, Avengers Doomsday was great. We all cheered and screamed for that, but this might be like silence, like of absolute shock, or like, I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm super excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think that is going to be a lot of hype leading up to it as we get into the later months. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. And that's all I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you grabbed something on the way out. I'll talk to you guys next time. Make sure you take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later. Peace.